Hello, my friend. This is Sophia from sophiaoja.com. Today, I would like to share with you 4 key pieces of a successful online business. Last December, I sat down and made plans for the new year. One of my goals this year is to focus on building my list. This really is key in any business because your email list is made up of a group of people who are really interested in what you're teaching, and they're trusting you to help solve their real problems. In my biz, I not only show folks how to use ConvertKit to automate the different parts of their business, but I'm also showing how to monetize their activities online. And so building a list is at the core of an income-generating, profitable business. And who doesn't want to see money rolling in as a result of their online activities, right? So if we zoom in further into that goal of building a list, we find that there is another important component at play, and that is increasing traffic to your site. Increasing traffic basically is about getting your website in front of an increasing number of people, and more importantly, in front of the relevant people for whom your content, your products, and your website as a whole will be useful. There are 2 ways to increase traffic to your site. One is using paid advertisement, such as placing ads on social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, etc. The other is using free options that can be equally, if not at times even more effective in the long term. Both are legitimate ways of getting your website to be seen by your target audience. Which one do I like? The latter, the free route. Why do I love free traffic? For these 2 reasons. First, for new bloggers or online entrepreneurs who are not yet generating a sizable income or profit from their online activities, the idea of spending money on ads can be daunting. Yes, ads will bring in quick results, but if you're on a learning curve in that area as well, how to use ads effectively, then that whole route can turn costly. One may invest in ads, but end up paying a price for experimentation. Plus, the results may vary. And 2, free traffic seems within reach. With your own efforts on the free traffic route, you can grow your list, maybe slightly slower than with paid traffic. But there is a wonderful thing about this process. You will see the growth of your list over a period of time that will also allow you to build the other pillars of your business, which will make that list and folks on that list stay with you longer and convert into customers better. So now, after having a Facebook page and a YouTube channel, I've finally joined the bandwagon. I'm on Pinterest starting February 13, 2017. Pinterest has had so many rave reviews as serving as a huge referrer for traffic that I simply cannot ignore it. As the year goes on, I'll share my findings and show you how I use it to grow my business. Of course, there are many other free traffic generating avenues, such as webinars with partners in your field. This is something I'm very much interested in exploring this year. Hint, if you'd like to introduce me to your audience, just drop me a line and we can figure out something amazing. But besides bringing traffic to your site, there are some other components as well to making a successful business. And the second component that I want to talk about today is giving valuable content. What good does it do if you create all this massive traffic to your site, but there is nothing for those folks to stick around for? That's why creating good, useful content is fundamental to making your online business rock and roll. Of course, this is not an easy thing. Most bloggers aim to blog once a week, according to a recent study, but barely accomplish that goal. And I get it. With running the many pieces of a business, and if you are a householder, then balancing that with running a home can be very challenging. On top of that, you may be working on other personal goals like staying fit and eating healthy. It all eats up on your time. When the 1 week mark comes along, we end up creating something just for the sake of publishing, for the sake of keeping our commitment of releasing weekly content. I completely fell for that in my last business, where meeting that weekly deadline became more important than creating really good content. That's why I don't recommend that you make blogging every week your goal. Surprised? It is surprising in the light that I am advocating having valuable content on your site. What I do recommend instead is this. Make it your goal to create valuable content that is useful for your audience, and make it your goal to commit a half hour or an hour every day. I have just begun doing that, and it works like magic. The idea here is that we focus on what actions will support us in achieving the end goal. So in my case, my goal is to create valuable content for my audience. And what supports that goal is to invest about an hour a day towards that. So I focus now on making sure that I get that hour in every single day. This is the way I can make sure that my blog is constantly growing as a resource for online entrepreneurs wanting to monetize their blog and build an impactful business. Otherwise, client projects, daily administrative tasks, and all other items on my to-do list will overtake my work life. The third component, create opt-in opportunities. Once step 1 and 2 are doing their job, meaning you're increasing your traffic and you have valuable content on your site, you gotta make sure that step 3 is ready. And step 3 is all about having multiple opportunities on your site for your visitor or your target audience to join your list. In fact, this step 3 could actually be step 1. Think of it this way. Let's say you're having some friends over for dinner. You know that they will be coming over on Friday evening. In our analogy, your friends are your target audience. Step 1. Create traffic. Say you've planned to prepare a nice risotto dish. That's the valuable content you're offering. Step 2. Create valuable content. But for some reason, there are no doors in this house. Yep, in this crazy example, the house has no doors. So your confused friends are outside your house. They can even smell the nice, delicious risotto, but there's no way for them to get into the house. I know it's a far-fetched analogy. Which house does not have doors? Thankfully, I don't know of any. But you know what I mean, right? The doors in this analogy are the entryways for your friends to come inside your house, so they can try the mouth-watering deliciousness that you've promised them. It must be lunchtime as I'm getting really hungry writing this. So make step 3 an important piece of your website strategy. Create opt-ins for your visitor to join your list. Now, make sure it is not the plain old join my newsletter, because that is not very high converting. In other blog posts, I'll show you some examples of really good opt-ins. And then make sure it is not hidden on some obscure page. Make it really present everywhere on your site. In your sidebar, in the navigation, at the end of your blog post, in the footer of your site, etc. Component number 4. Create a mini product. One big mistake I made in my last business was to create a very large, full-blown flagship online course. It had 6 video modules with about 45 videos, all shot outdoors in beautiful waterfall setting. It took me a year and a half to complete and lots of dinero in equipment and time. And I did that before I had a big list of interested and engaged audience. learning lesson indeed. So that's why in this new business, I'm focusing on serving my clients, creating useful content, increasing traffic to my site, and building my list. After a bit of exposure to the problems that online entrepreneurs are facing, I will embark on creating a small digital product. It may be an ebook, video training, coaching program, or an online course. I don't know what it will be exactly, but it will be something small, something that I can quickly create, test it out to see if it is wanted in the marketplace, and then go about creating an extended version for it. So that's what I recommend for you as well. Create a mini product. All right, so here is how I break down all the 4 steps. Step 1, create traffic. Step 2, create valuable content. Step 3, create opt-in opportunities. And step 4, create a mini product. So there you have it. These are my 4 main areas that I recommend any new blogger to focus on. If you get this into your daily routine and rhythm, you will make great progress, my friend. All right, so the takeaway. Take a look at your own business. Which of the 4 areas could you work on? Can you dedicate an hour a day for that category? Try it. Do it for a week and see how the momentum is created. And then come on over here in the comments and share what challenge you're facing in growing your business and how you plan on resolving it. I hope that this has been useful and helpful. I wish you good luck in moving forward in pursuing your dreams. Keep taking the right action and let's make it happen.